welcome you, Betty, and welcome to game. Uh, this is a new game I'm going to be toying around with for a little while. Not sure how long exactly. Then we'll get back to Rune Factory. Yeah, I started this a little bit ago. I tried it and found it was very interesting. So we're going to take a look. We're just going to start again. Remove the last like half hour or so. 15 minutes, half an hour or so that I actually did. So you guys can see what's going on. Finally, I'm home. First confiscation of property, now eviction. Old stuff belonged to the previous residents. Sounds like old man Henry's in the shower right now. Kitchen is still work in progress. It's been months. It's suspected they confiscated everything. Hello? Hold on a second, I'm putting on my gloves. Silence. Because that's an appropriate way to answer your phone, just with nothing. Is this a 10? Vince asked me to get in touch with you. It's about your arrest. Usually we offer a small loan to writers who have their licenses revoked with interest. Once you get back on your feet, you can... That's not what I was trying to find you. I want you to know... I heard you can break writer's shackles. Is that true? Breaking your writer's shackles varies is one of the most highly punishable crimes under writer's law. Let's say that we can break them. However, our price varies on how complex they are. Are you the standard 2-year kind? No, my shackles are on for 30 years. Noise through the phone. Damn, I spilled coughing. Hey, get this out of here. My God, 30 years. I think we can figure something out, but the price will be, let's say, 6 jobs. But Vince said there'd be a one-time thing. Vince should have warned me that he was sending me a particularly dangerous criminal. Have you done this kind of work before? No. You know what to do? Yes. Good, your first job is waiting at the door. It's a very interesting type of mechanism here. I think I need to turn up the responsiveness to the mouse a bit. Wow. What do we have here? The contractor agrees to infiltrate the book A Drop of Infinity by Jonathan. Yeah, well then. Yeah, that letter goes off the page. Can't do anything about that, really. So that's where the stolen item goes. I like the narration from the point of view of the book's supposed villain, but I don't know why they did that. Maybe if I turn off full screen. Yeah, there's nothing. Kind of annoying, but... Increase the look sensitivity just a bit. sure the door is shut. I mean, I wouldn't want to be caught doing book crimes. Jail cell. And this is right where I actually stopped. Crunch. Ow, damn it. Landing on solid stone floor makes your bad knee twist awkwardly. Use ink to heal yourself. Reach down and touch your bad knee. You start visualizing the ink flowing into the injured joint and healing it. Ow! Sudden icy cold feeling seizes your wrists. Forget about these stupid shackles. You examine the metal bracelets around your wrists and writing etched on their surface. I'm just as powerless as a plain old character. Take a deep breath and sharply wrench your knee to the side. Ouch! Damn it! Bend your knee in a way. You bend your knee this way and that. Test a few times. Test it. The crunching sound has stopped. Phew. Anyways, let's get down to business. Okay. And you find the potion of immortality and take it out of here. Whoa, 2 heads. What kind of strange jail is this? I doubt the potion of immortality is going to be lying around in an ordinary barrel. But you get ready to kick. Eat my apple? A lockpick would come in handy. I'm pretty sure the lockpick or something at least I could use at the house. I need to go back to reality and check my room. And here's a lockpick. Move my controller away. Go back into the book. I like that loading scene. Name, Jason Little. Age, 24. Potion, P4. Causes unpredictable mutations. Results, unpredictable. Client, the Kingdom of Ruver on your unknown use. Protection volume 1 unit. Use a lockpick. Just list all the pins in the lock with your lockpick until it finally clicks. What the? He's dead. Your gaze travels up the wound on the walker's forehead. That looks like a bullet hole. Caps around the dead man's neck starts vibrating and you hear a soft voice coming from inside of it. Nice one, Sherlock. Capsule looks a little more than like a cage with a little door. It's too dark to see what's inside. Sorry for interrupting you. You were saying something about my partner here? Go ahead, continue. He's your partner? You were on our first job. It didn't end well. I'm sorry, hang on. Who are you, a character? Yes, I think so, sir. But you're aware that you're a character. Of course. What do you mean, of course? It doesn't work like that. Try and use light to illuminate the content of the cage. All you see inside is a scrap of paper. Fellow my past partner said, too. Past partners? How many have you had? You turn over the capsule to look at the base, but all you find are half-legible inscriptions. Not that many. My first partner sold me to my second partner after an unfortunate incident. That second partner died. Third partner just found me and we started working together. Wait, are you calling me your third partner? That's correct. We're partners now, sir. You look at the walker's body again. You take your new partner along with you. I'll hang you around my neck for now, then I'll figure out what to do with you later. Wonderful, I'm back in the business. Take all the crowbar pieces. The chain leads down somewhere. You could use something heavy as a counterweight to raise whatever's on the other side. It's kind of weird. It's somewhere between an FPS and a click and point and click adventure game, and I kind of like it. Name: Brian Little. Potion tested. Gigantus 1. Result: proportional growth. Client: the King of Surtor. Military use. Production volume: mass production. 120 potions every 6 months. Damn, he's big. His name was Brian. Did you know him? No, but you can read all about him on the sign in the hallway. Sure, next time I'm here. Coins. I don't know what'll be useful yet, so... There's an ordinary power cable running through the hole here. Hold on, what's the power cable doing in an old-timey gel? That's the book's big twist. I didn't want to ruin it for you. The cable extends far into the darkness. You have no idea what's back there. I'll leave it for now. You see a cake lying on a metal grate, surrounded by clouds of searing steam. Key falls down through the grate. A faint clink echoes from down below. Why'd you do that? How was I supposed to know it would be that hot? Because, you know, you could have asked me. I've already read this book cover to cover several times. What do you mean you've read it? You can see the text of your own book? This isn't my book. Okay, so it means everything. You know everything about this place. I can find anything you need to know about in the text. I can also warn you of any traps or danger. You turn and look at the dead walker. If that danger is described in the book. Alright, so you know where to find the potion of immortality I'm looking for? Yes, in the alchemist's pocket. And where's the alchemist? With your burned finger. In his laboratory to the south. Great, you can forget about the key. I'll go straight to the alchemist. No need to waste time. Yeah, I think that would be a bad idea. Smashed skeleton? He clearly didn't want him running off. You're standing in front of a cracked brick wall. Silence, something tickles your ear. You feel the slightest hint of air current going through the crack. It's a sledgehammer job. I agree, but there's no mention of one in this book. Are you sure? I read it 5 times already. I'll go back to reality and find one then. Oh, you know someone outside the book has a sledgehammer? I mean, I can ask my neighbors. Not sure they'll be happy to see me, but my last partner was always complaining he was all alone in the real world. That no one ever cared for me, and it was pointless for him to go there for help. That's kind of sad. Anyways, I'll be back soon with a sledgehammer, I hope. Like, why am I carrying all these crowbar parts around? I don't seem to ever use them. Because this here appears like they would go together and make a Molotov. Interesting. Interesting. Talk to the neighbors. They did say they were doing work next door. Clearly not that one. Excuse me, are you home? Who's that knocking? I'm your neighbor. Would you mind opening the door? I need your help. Yeah, right. I'm no idiot. Get out of here before I call the police. So many unsavory types are hanging around this park. I just wanted to ask you, do you happen to have a sledgehammer? A sledgehammer? Yes, there's a stubborn nail I can't get in. What kind of nail is this you need to hold sledgehammer? It's a really big nail. Nothing but a sledgehammer will work. I just need it for a few hours. I promise we'll bring it back safe and sound. Fine, let me go look. Who the hell just has a sledgehammer? Here, just don't break it. I need to increase the sensitivity again. There we go. A little more than 180 degrees with my right hand, so that's fine. Knock the wall down with a sledgehammer. The hammer slips out of your hands a little and glow glances just off the wall. You sense a stare hitting you from the caps around your neck. You don't want him to start laughing at you. Boom. Hit the wall more confidently this time. The blow smashes through the wall, widening a gap enough for you to squeeze through. Alchemy ingredients. Dude, you look so cool. I have no idea. Is there a highlight button in this game? Doesn't look like it. What keys in front of you, lying on a grate again? Should be no problem taking it all. Do I even need this key? It opens the front door, which is the only way up. You need it. I'm not so sure about this. If there's only someone who could tell you if the key had cooled down yet. It must have been cooled off by now. There's no way the heat could have held this long. Who knows? Who knows? Fine, could you please read what it says in the book? Of course, I'd be glad to. You roll your eyes. Here, if the key isn't hot, you should be able to pick it up just fine. Great. As soon as your fingers close around the key, a wild howling echoes up from the depths of the jail. Your hand shakes in the key, as though waiting for the opportunity falls down to your grasp and through the grate. Ah, who is that? It's better you don't know. Well, we're going to have to know, because unfortunately, I just dropped the key. You see an old, worn-out workbench. You can make tools here if you need to. Ashes. I am attempting to use the bench. Its hatch leads down to the boiler. Do you have anything to pry it up with? Like a crowbar? They don't just leave crowbars laying around in a place like this, you know. The last room had a decent-looking workbench on it. You might be able to cobble something together with a crowbar there. I'll give it a shot. That thing I tried to do? Tools. Ah, interesting. Okay, and that's that word. Don't have any idea what that means. It looks like I'm missing some... Oops, that's not what I wanted. Looks like I'm missing some crowbar pieces. Rusty cage. How many did I need to make the crowbar? I needed tools and pieces. Wait, here we are. We need tools. So, none of the above. How many pieces of crowbar do I need? Ladder. Oh, that's not a ladder. That is definitely a staircase. Watch out! Did you hear that? What are you talking about? See the enemy's next move after you hit it. Hit. Darn it, I was hoping for the crit. Ignore that. That was a good fight. Oh, come on, it wasn't much of a challenge. I was just an ordinary ink eater. That was an ink eater? I thought it was a giant. They can take many forms. Even human form. You shudder. Let's not think about that. I'll just try not to use ink too often so we don't attract a whole swarm of them. Prisoner's helmets. How many have been here? Looks like that last drain didn't actually function. Kind of annoys me. Must use papers with intelligible writing on them. There's the exit. Block 2, of course. I have to get that key. What the? Told you about the big twist in this book, right? Hold on, where's the alchemist? Is that him on the chair? No, the alchemist went upstairs while you were busy digging around. Fantastic. I can hear you walking around. Is that you again, you jerk? I'm not drinking any more of your crap. Come on already, untie me here. Division t-shirt. Full of bullet holes. What does that tell us? If that's the band, I've never heard of them. Whatever the band logo. The holes, the shirt's full of holes. They test the impression of immortality on it. Finally! Come on, untie me, hey. Hi there. Who the hell are you? You're not the alchemist. Are you assistant or something? I'll show you and just untie my hands. Ready for a whole world to hurt. Prisoner tries to break out of shackles, or more, pretends to try and break out of them. But he's more afraid of you than you are of him. The alchemist is long gone. I'm here on my own business. What other business is there here? Why don't you set me free, huh? What do you think? Someone kidnapped me. What was the last thing you remember? I was at a bar at the cathedral, you know it? No. Those owners paid a hell of a lot to have the guys from Reversi create St. Bernard's Cathedral. Nowadays, every jack with some cash wants to recreate something. Guys never make your eyes water, but do you know how many chances you get to drink in a cathedral that hasn't existed for 1,000 years? What kind of beer do you like? How about we stay focused? I'm an unfiltered lager kind of guy. Were you alone? At first, yeah. Then some guy came and sat with me. The alchemist? Nah. Probably someone working for him. Said he was a scientist from some college or something. I don't know. So I remember. Then I woke up here. Why not? I think your appearance might scare him. Fine. Tools and crowbar parts. Okay, so perhaps it's okay to go down through the area with all the power lines I found earlier. I thought I could go through it. Looks like I need some kind of pliers to destroy the cable. Okay, I need a piece of metal and another set of tools for the pliers. So I need to be careful. Good to know. Take pieces of metal. There's something in the furnace. It's a crystal. Stop with the spoilers already. I want to find out for myself. Fine. Your arm definitely won't fit through the bars. You let your drop of your blood, ink, fall into the bars. This tiny portion of the world is now under your control. So are you sure it's a good idea to use ink? Since if I know what I'm doing, the shackles start burning with cold, but you finish your work before they do any damage. Pull the bars apart with your bare hands. They move easily, bending to your will. Never relieved it. There's a crystal in here. Isn't that something, Roderick? You grin, staring down the cage. Huh, Roderick? I just saw you call you that. Has a nice ring to it. So his name is Roderick. Excuse me, I have my own name, you know. But you said you don't remember it. I never said that. So do you know what your name is? You definitely had a letter H in it. Hugh? I'm not sure. I like the name Hugh. You're Roderick now. Maybe I would have been better off staying off with my last partner. I mean, you said you don't know what it calls you, so what is one supposed to call you? Hugh? That guy? Not you with your little spoilers or anyone else. Slowly, carefully pick up the key from the floor. You suddenly turn your head in all directions, looking around for signs of a disturbance. The room is still and silent. You finally have the key. It's covered and actually quite cold to touch. Well, you can never be too careful, right? Okay. And also, importantly, we can open the main gate now. Second, I'm gonna adjust something. Okay. What the? Again? So it's not a real jail. It's real, but no, stop, no spoilers. Fine. Greg, I saw someone in the crematorium last night. Either a thief somehow or one... Can't read the end of it. What's up? You sensing something again? Yeah, whatever's up ahead is not pleasant. If you have anything to heal yourself, I do that now. Got it. All the stolen jewels and food should be given to Victoria Broman, daughter. Ah, it drains ink. Okay. That makes a little bit more sense. An ornate chest among ordinary wooden boxes catches your eye. You grab the lid but can't lift it. Lock is simpler than you thought it would be. It opens almost instantly. Sorry, there's a... Oh. So the twist in this book is that it's all a dream. Sorry, it's a recreation of a... It's a recreation of a place rather than an actual place. We're gonna check the wires really quick. What are you doing, sir? The light in the window went out when you cut the cable. Strange. The key fits the lock perfectly. About time. Supplies and ingredients for Alexander Mittau's lab. It is empty. Oh, okay. So where's the alchemist? That hole in the wall. You left the jail while you were playing off the key. He's on page 484 now. Yeah. Probably hurry or there might not be many potion left for you to deliver. What, he's planning to drink it? Told me there are no spoilers. Oh, right. It's not going to be called in here. There are various containers and books scattered around it. Judging by the person who used it, by the smell, the person who uses cauldron was making highly corrosive acid. Green salt, blue sulfur, red lead. Unknown order. Lower the ladder. It takes some effort, but the rusty lock eventually leaves the pliers and the ladder falls down. No head. You can feel wind blowing between cracks between the bricks. Looks like someone walled off the entrance to the lab from the outside. You raise the hammer, wind up and swing into the bricks. Alexander of Mitta, the royal alchemist, has committed brazen crime that... Can't read. Materials. Random stuff. Bricks, planks. Blueprints. Plan for rebuilding the jail, from the simplest details to more complex parts. This door leads outside. There isn't even a lock on it. How are they even supposed to open it? It only opens from the other side. They had no intention of letting the alchemists leave. I'm gonna need... Ah, I do have all this stuff. Okay. Never start with salt, never end with salt. So the salt goes on the end. Lead before sulfur means you'll suffer. So it goes sulfur, salt, lead. It worked. You made acid. Nicely done. Yeah, thanks. I'm gonna guess. Done them all. Got him. That was... Did you say using ink has its consequences? Yeah, sparing the lecture. How the hell do I get out of here? That metal door there? No intention of letting alchemists leave. Splash acid on the door. A caustic smell fills the air. The papers on your head slowly shrivel and curl up. Well, if it worked for the alchemist, it'll work for us. Let's do it. Splash the contents of the flask over the door. After level, the metal starts sloughing off and dripping onto the floor. Impressive. Now let's get out of here before we're swimming in acid. Okay, but... Did I just hear gunshots? Yes, they were close. Hurry. Head wound. The computer monitor is spattered with blood, but you can see an open found with the stains. I want to see what this is. Looks like they thought they'd handle the poison willingly. Visitor registration book, filled out and read in neat handwriting. The guard is already dead. Hell's him, the alchemist. Are you sure? Yeah, after him. Come on, we can take that taxi. Hurry, follow the car. The driver gapes at you in horror. Damn, you should really pick a different outfit when you talk to people. Hello, you smelled the driver. Oh god, that looks worse. The driver's mouth slowly opens and he utters a choked cry that sounds more like a rasp. Your transformation scared him even more. Push the driver out of the car. We don't have time for this. Driver barely offers barely any resistance. Get in the driver's seat and hang Roderick's cage over the rearview mirror. Hurry, follow the alchemist. Let's roll. Interesting. Yes, it is completely black. The alchemist slowly crawls to the entrance of the cemetery. Looks like a crash broke his leg in two places. And his arm. Almost there. Just go easy on him, okay? Give me what I need, and I'll let you go. Alchemist tries his hardest to fight you, but you easily find the potion hidden right in front of the pocket of his coat. Well, that's that. It's done. Victoria. I am not Victoria. I'm going after... He's talking about his lover. Almost there. The alchemist stubbornly continues crawling his way to the cemetery. His lover is none of my concern. If I don't love his potion, I won't get my ability to write. You do realize if you take that potion, it'll disappear from the book forever, right? He succeeded so many times, over and over again, every time somebody read the book. And this cycle will be broken. He'll never be able to use the potion to bring back his lover back to life ever again. This son of a bitch literally killed dozens of people for the sake of his experiments. And you're defending like some kind of saint. But he's still a living being. He's a character in a book, written by somebody. He's not alive. Maybe there's enough potion here for everyone. No, my orders are clear. Bring back the potion. Not half the potion, or a third, or anything like that. But your orders don't say anything about being full, right? I'm not risking failing my first job to save a fictional character. I think you should. You shove the cage in your pocket, which muffles Roderick's voice. All you hear from him is now a faint grumbling. You pour the rest of the soda onto the ground. You pour half the potion of immortality into the empty bottle, which is still sticky from the sugary soda. Then you give the original bottle to the alchemist. As you're about to hand the potion over, your bad knee makes a horrible cracking sound, much louder than stronger than crunch. Damn. Suck in a breath. The bottle tumbles out of your hand. Time seems to slow down. No! Comes a choked, muffled crack inside your pocket. The potion continues its flight. You fling your hand out, but there's no way you'll get there fast enough. The potion bottle makes a clinking sound as it lands on the alchemist's head. Ow. Clinks again is bounced off and flies back up into your hand. Whoa. What the hell? You hear grumbling? No, that's not how physics works. I guess I should probably see a doctor about my knee. You finally give the other half of the potion to the alchemist. The spark returns to his hand. Reaches up to take the potion with trembling hand, the one that is injured. Sorry for, Didn't seem to hear you. Leaning on the railing, he slowly makes his way to the cemetery gate. Leave the book. Why did you take the bottle? And not the potion bottle that he left? Didn't take a picture to Frederick. They thought it was fake. Okay, what am I supposed to do with this? Ah! That one. The big button in the middle. I think the courier is waiting for me downstairs. Did you get the item? Yes. With the grief face in the doorway. Do not step outside the door. All right. Remember this, in this world, you're a person. Here's your payment. We'll be in touch. I'm gonna get some sleep now. I'm exhausted. Doesn't want his crowbar back. Sorry, his sledgehammer back. Hello? What did you deliver to me? A portion of immortality, just like you ordered. No, this is half the potion of immortality. That's an old solo bottle to boot. I just thought... But still the portion will though, right? I just wanted to make sure the alchemist could... You're fired! Hangs up. That sucks. You can live here now, partner. I feel like I didn't get enough sleep. Oh yeah, threw a few ideas for my skills. Interesting. Hello. Oh, you finally, Mr. Quist? Quist? Yes? I'm calling from the Writers Police Department. It's a scheduled call. Oh, okay. Have you selected the publishing agency where you'll receive your sentence? Not yet. Still deciding. You do plan on beginning working off your sentence, right, Mr. Quist? Yes, of course I do. Just wanted to take a little more break before you choose a publisher quickly. We also recommend Morok as the most suitable publisher for you. Sure, of course. You have the opportunity to shorten your sentence to 28 years if you can prove yourself to the management. No. No, I know it's not allowed. Very well, one last question. Have you engaged in illegal activity in the past month? Of course not. Noted. Do you confirm your responses to the survey have been truthful? Yes. Thank you for your time. Have a pleasant day. Goodbye. Hello? Hi, Rich. Can you take another order? Oh, it's you, another order? I'm ready. Oh, damn you. You're not Rich. Sorry, wrong number. Hello? Yes? But you know, it's not a big one, so I guess I can give you one more chance. Thank you. Besides, I haven't been able to get in touch with my most incompetent walker. I'll make a good replacement for him. Doors are at your door. Hangs up.
It's easier to get a new one.
B. Solid work, even though it seemed like it would have imprint of pure publishing. His infiltrative contracting made book, Spark of Hamburg, Torben, blah blah blah. Ooh! Damn, sure is icy here. You look around. You there, Roderick? Yeah. Listen, about the alchemist from the last book. No, don't worry, I get it. Writers aren't punches when you come to character. That's not it, it's hard to explain. Well, I wanted to apologize. That was rude of me. Rude isn't quite the word I would have used. Oh, come on. The alchemist murdered people. Alright, let's agree we won't hurt any more characters. Not at all. Right. Deal. Now what are we doing in this book? I need to find a hammer belonging to someone named Thor. Thor? Yeah, some kind of special hammer, I guess. Hopefully we'll learn more soon. Let's get going. Thor's batteries will keep your fridge charged for 3 whole days. A strange sight catches your eye. A robot hanging from a tree with a noose around its neck. The robot's limbs squeak slightly as if swaying in the wind. Until it's held to the side. Think about it. Why would someone hang a robot? It's not... Oh, hello. What the... Hi there, robot? Correct. I am a robot. My name is Modi. Can you confirm that you are a human? Well, for the most part, yeah. Sensor accuracy increased to 89%. Thank you, human. What are you doing in that tree? I'm hanging. You laugh and look at the robot. There's an awkward silence. Yeah, there is. I mean, how'd you get in that tree? I was installed in this spot by several humans. I'm 74%. I'm for 70% certain they were mad on their end, on their way to destroy the power plant. Oh, great! It's just went from bad to worse. Need help? You point to the rope around its neck. Thank you, human, but I'll be perfectly fine. Are you sure? When I first walked over, you were hanging here unconscious. Oh, with 27% certainty, I detect care in your voice. Is he saying it's only 25%? Don't worry, I put myself in sleep mode, sleep battery. You think I can find a new battery for you somewhere? You look around at Roderick's cage. There's 100% care. The robot tilts its head to the side and blinks. Human continues to demonstrate care, 60% this time. Okay. But don't worry, I'm operating a fresh battery and it should last a while. Also, I can find more batteries at the power plant once I regain freedom of movement. You alive? Modi's unable to answer this question, selecting standard introduction. Okay. There's a power plant near here, right? That's right. Right up the road you'll find my workplace, Thor Power Plant. Fantastic. Have you heard anything about having a hammer? Hammer of Thor. I was just wondering. I was checking. I checked that like every morning. Like, okay, let's try this again. The Hammer of Thor. This morning I checked that it was intact, like I do every morning. And how is it? Your eyes start from side to side. It's 100% intact. How do I take you down from there? I wouldn't mind that, but I also want to be bothered. I have no idea how to get you down there. I'll just look at the robot at the end of the branch. A knife, a ladder, a truck, a half saw would have been useful, but all you have is your own two hands. It's loose some ink. What are you planning? You approach the rope, connecting the robot to your carefully touch. Sinks into the rope. Several fibers change the color and start to fray. I don't have a few strength for you rope, but a few fibers should be enough. Human, I don't understand what your loud crack and crashing noise drowns out the robot's mechanical babbling. As though nothing had happened, the robot starts petting a cat that jumped out from a nearby bush. It doesn't seem to care about anything else. Are you okay, Modi? No damage? Thank you, human. I'm fine. Now, I too am performing care. Stray cat purrs contentedly under the human's hand. Bench. Do not remove battery if bench is occupied. Empty battery compartment under the label. How do we get a battery? Well, you know. What do you mean, I know? Where? From the robot. That's battery. Is it battery operated too? Probably. Hold on, you said you weren't doing any more killing. We're not killing it. We're just turning it off temporarily. It used to be me suggesting that kind of stuff, but now we seem to have switched roles. I just want to hurry up and find out how this panel works. Activates and deactivates power plant's anti-avalanche defenses. The robot is patting the cat as though nothing had happened, yeah. I don't see another way than the book. Right? Yeah. I promise. That's just turn me around, okay? I don't want to watch. Fine. The battery hatch on its back is easy to find because it's glowing and has a huge handle. Our cover comes out surprisingly easy. There's a pre-human which went to perform care and change my battery. Don't worry, I'm 80% certain that I'll be able to reach the battery and charge it myself. I just want to spend some time with the wonderful cat. You touch the battery, it's firmly seated in its socket. Humans, please careful of the battery. If it comes out, I'll plunge into eternal darkness. I really don't want to plunge into eternal darkness. I don't have an option to not do this. Ah! Why? 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 No more murders. Lonely, worn out briefcase. That's fit by its owner's frozen hand. Lockbolt was when you slam them against your knee and you open the briefcase wide. Okay. Anything interesting in there? Lord who? Jormungandr. Who's that? I thought you were the one who have access to the book text. Do you not know? Not easy to search the entire text for a single word. Let's see. President Owen has ruled that blah blah blah. Read it carefully, there is something important in there. Here we go. As Chief Inspector, you will now visit the now defunct power plant to assess and draw up the deed of sale. So it's closed down? Potential buyers. The Jormungandr Group will send a representative over to sign the sale and purchase agreement. I kind of look at the bureaucracy. Anyway, I'm about to freeze the standing out here. Let's go already. Okay. I think he's already... I see that. Edward Rudger. Rosengard, Chief Inspector, Specialization, Industrial Real Estate. Kind of looks like you in this photo. A little bit. Hey, you don't know what I look like. That was a joke. A small wad of bills with a few crumpled discount tokens stuck. I know. The notes would dissolve just like everything else comes out of the book. Not the only reason. You take one of the notes. They say pounds instead of pounds. There's a law that all authors have to write them like that now in their books now. So there must be some way to take them out of the book. You shrug. Take out the battery. Crap, I was hoping I was going to be able to take it. That's weird, the camera moved. Okay, so we're going to have to come back later with the batteries. What the hell happened here? Someone really had a grudge against robots. And that, let me guess. How's the door leading to the hammer? We'll have to find the back door. Someone sure went to town here. You look at the robot's back to read a knack. This one was Thrud. You examine the metal tag on the back robot's head. This one was Uller. Beyond help now, true, but something might be inside. Not another battery, not bad. I'm gonna check the other ones first. I'd rather break up the one that I know can get up and do stuff than the one I don't know. I can't give him the battery. That's... Mah. Okay, I'm gonna actually try moving the controller and see how that works. Insert a battery. Launching countermeasure program. Human status rejected. Retaliation! Robot turns to you. Its robot hands open and close threateningly. Thrud, that's your name, right? I'm Thrud, worker at robot Thrud at Thor Station. How about you just calm down and talk a little bit, okay? After all, I brought you back to life. I no longer believe the human. My only response is retaliation. Turn to attack. Strain it. Got him. The robot pulls heavily into the snow. Urgent repairs needed. Fortunately, the batteries are out of the spike. Carefully moving the robot's body. I want to help this robot, but I can't. It's really kind of sad. Crates. Bin. Well, the robot. I need some on the battery, which it wouldn't hurt to have. Just do it quickly. No questions, no names, no nothing. All right, just cold, unfeeling work. That's right. You approach the robot and start digging into the snow. Or rather, you try to dig. The snow has risen to your hand, and your hands start rapidly to freeze. Damn it! It smells cold. I need to shut. You have to ask your neighbor again. You look around, not a soul in sight. Well, there's no one else to ask. Okay, I'll wait here for you. Okay, let's use these keys again. Fuck my neighbor. Who's there? Me again. What's that? Speak up. It's Etienne, your neighbor. I'm sorry to bother you, but do you have a snow shovel? Snow shovel, but it's summer. Also, where's my... I'll get back to you soon. Alright, I nearly need a shovel. Damn you. There's a shovel in the building storage down here. Downstairs. Get it yourself. Okay, I'm still waiting for my sledgehammer. I don't understand why he didn't return it already. He didn't need it until now. In fact, he still hasn't needed it this book. Do you understand why we don't have to sleep? Who's this we? That's the shovel I'm looking for. You would burn its shovel like a knight's sword. Okay, then cracking before it snows again. Okay, I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom. I'll be back in a minute. Hey, everybody back to the game. Okay, cool. Ah. Make good progress. I'm 50% certain that I can build the perfect snowman. Will be so jelly. I'll build a snowman. Okay, I have to find work. Wow, this game got dark. Like with fucking robots. This one. You start shoveling away the snow from the crate. You soon have it to You start shoveling the snow away from the crate, and soon you clear it off completely. Three battery slots. Let me guess, the back door of the facility? That's right. I'm assuming this panel is this part of the power plant. Don't think I have enough batteries? Two. Enormous car has sunk right in the snow. Beneath it, right beneath it, is a blue puddle. Someone's gonna have a rough time fixing this. Good thing we don't need to drive it anywhere. Well, actually. Oh, come on! Look over there. Well, the robots drove off. I found it. I just found it in the tech. And a robot means a spare battery. Damn. One of the transmission valves was shot. Does that tell you anything? Okay, so the valve, that means silence falls. Roderick's cage vibrates impatiently against your chest. Alright, I have no idea what that means. You go under the car and check, I assume. Your coat is going to get dirty, but there's no other choice. With a grunt, you lie back down on your back and use your feet to push yourself underneath. Hole should be somewhere there. Should be there somewhere. You see at least a dozen thick tubes. They're all covered in a thick layer of dirt and oil residue. I see a bunch of tubes. Okay, so feel around and find the one that's broken. Are you serious? That's going to take... There's something written here. Words are meshly scratched in the bottom of the car. Deal with your own crap yourself, Thor. How controversial. And too aggressive for robots. It was a human. It said his name was Thalfe. What are you going to do? Go back to the yard. Hope I have enough parts to make the crowbar and what was it? Hair kit. In the corner of this room, you see an unresponsive robot covered in a layer of dust. Nothing in the battery hatch. Hey, look, there's something in its hand. Robot's intact hand is clutching a piece of paper. You pry apart the metal fingers and unfold it. Is this a map? It shows part of the factory. There's even an X mark. Looks like you found a treasure map. What kind of treasure could robots possibly have? Put the paper away in your pocket. Needs a battery. You look at the toolbox. Of course, it's locked too. I'm so goddamn tired of this. Everything is always locked. That's it. What's wrong? No, I'm not gonna go off looking for lockpicks again. I've had enough. Drop ink into the lock. Suddenly the shackles around your give off a burning cold. Ugh! But you think you're using ink too often? You did say it can cause bad stuff to happen. I'd rather deal with the bad stuff than... What? What was that? Bad stuff. But I think it missed us this time. You have to open the toolbox and take out a repair kit. By the way, you take the box from the table and put it away. That's a nice table. I bet I could craft something of value here. Okay, I now have the crowbar, and that looks to be it. Hook the crowbar into the lid and break the lock. I don't think there's anything useful. Analyzing incident. A verdict treacherously killed with an axe. Affirmative. Find the guilty and inflict punishment. Robots notice you and turn around. I was passing through. Analyzing. Probability that humans are lying is 54%. You may pass. Thanks. Leave them. If at all possible, we'll leave them be. You feel much more confident now that you have a repair kit. Okay, get ready to get your hands dirty at 10. Fine, so you said I have to feel around all the tubes? An hour later. Overall, it's much easier than you expected. That was horrible. I hope you never have to work on a car again. But at least it was informative. And poor robots in the back of the car. Cable reading from the robot to the car's control panel. Great. In the back. Hey, do you even know how to drive? Well, you remember the crash we were in, and the alchemist Roderick fortunately thought you did it on purpose. Ten grids near. I'm not trying to pronounce that. Military off-road vehicle operating instructions. Military. Continue to study the cover. Below the title, you'll notice a small logo and the words approved for use by the Minister of War, Kier Wattenson. I guess it's an toy, but we shouldn't mess with it. Give me a commission from service. Phew. So be careful, just in case it launches rockets. See 2 standard battery slots under the port cover. Panel buzzes and lights up. It's working! You suddenly hear a screeching noise coming from the back of the car. What the? Hello? Hello! Damn. Who are you two? I'm Modi number 2. I'm Modi 3. Are they copies of that robot we found hanging in the tree? Either that or Thor wasn't all that creative when it comes to names. We were just gonna go for a little ride. We can't allow that. Can't allow that. State the purpose for you to use our vehicle. I'm going out to look for a robot. Which robot would that be? Who is it? I don't know its name. Probably Moody or Nody or something like that. Purpose authorization failed. Failed! Commencing to countdown to trespasser elimination. Commencing 10. Hold on, I said I'm going to help a robot. Hey. Tell them about Thor. Thor wants me to go see him. Thor. Thor! Hey, he called me. He called me and told me to go see him. Can I take this car? Of course, we're obligated to do anything that Thor says. Says. Phew, I'll be on my way then. You turn back to the steering wheel, expecting the robots to interrupt you again. Have a nice trip. Trip. Get behind the wheel. Did you say you don't really know how to drive? It's only like the present to learn. Are we there yet? I don't know. You've been driving for half an hour. I'm just following the tracks. How should I know how far I got? How about you talk to me to pass the time? Me? Yeah, you know, how's your life going? Could be worse. But it was better in your book, right? Well, you still haven't remembered anything about it? Just a little. I remember living on a busy street. That's not much help. I need more specific details, like names and idea. Why do you need details? Just to finish all these jobs, I'm going to try to find your book. Even possible? Well, it's unlikely, but I think I can do it. In any case, I have to pay back for your help somehow. As soon as I get my powers back. Oh. I'll be unstoppable. Watch out! You may accuracy avoid the chunk of ice. That was close. How about you talk about me now? Tell me about your books. Well, they're character-driven stories that I don't spend that much time on describing the setting. So I want to focus on creating characters that would truly feel truly alive. Oh, that explains it. Explains what? Every character written by someone else is automatically hollow and soulless, right? So that's why it's so easy for you to do bad things. That's not true. Well, partly. I don't hate them, it's just when I see their lack of depth, they're not that realistic. Depth? It's hard to explain, but experience helps. Sometimes by reading their dialogue and trying to follow their logic, you can quickly figure out if there's anything to the character, or if they're just empty. What category do I fall under? I think you're written by one of the original authors, and I don't question their work. It will actually help narrow down the search for your book, since there aren't many works by original authors left. It's an original author. Oh, hold on. I think we're here. See that car over there? Yeah, slow down a little. Just gotta figure out how. Damn it! He's building a snowman! Hello, human. The leak in the water supply pipe has been fixed. I will return the power plant soon. However, that's something I need to complete first. Duh. It's a 73% snowman, perfect snowman. I've never touched the result before. Why are you insulating the pipe if there's nothing flowing through them? Well, it's not insulating the pipe, those leaks in the leak. Eventually, I'll figure out what is disabled the heating system. I think it's because the power plant closed down. Leaks probably don't have anything to do with it. Speculating sarcasm. No, I'm serious. Speculating joke probability. It's not a joke. They closed it down after Thor died. Calculating probability of insanity or other abnormalities. What's this? Magni. Magni and Modi, the brothers. Yep. Just make it quick. Wait, we should let it finish building snowman first? We place a hand on the robot's battery and quickly get out. Ouch! It hurts. It hurts. Robot freezes, its arms extended towards snowman's hands, hoping to finish it before it plunges into eternal darkness. You navigate around the robot as you roll the snowball. The snow is nice and sticky. It only takes 5 minutes for you to construct a decently round head. Placing it firmly on top of the snowman, you use your fingers to add eyes and a hole for the nose and a smile. That really is a 75% perfect snowman. Well, it certainly is. You check the battery in your pocket. And they no longer let me touch him. This whole chapter's kind of fucked. Who are you? Who? You're asking again? I was just here. I'm a 10. I brought you here. You brought here on Thor's orders, remember? Authorization successful. Successful. Those two are starting to get on my nerves. Oh, there's no autopilot button. A what now? You know, an autopilot. The car will drive us back to itself. Don't need to even steer. That's good news. I'm going to take a little nap. Hold on, I think maybe you could tell me a little bit about the original authors. A 10? Hey! I'm not going to try that. He's asleep. Fill it with batteries. That's a bridge control panel, at least it was. Oh, the wonderful smoke! Battle of Faith 28. Looks like his power is linked to this panel's like to the controller belt. New batteries for it too? I don't think so. All the lights are on already. An ordinary cardboard box with the Thor logo on the side. There's a sticker on the button that says Bin F734, personal items. Sad looking apple inside, along with a note that says, have a good shift, Roskva. I think he found someone's lunch. They don't need it anymore. So now what? Operating instructions. That would have helped. It looks like there are buttons. There are instructions for operating the conveyor belt. On the back of the instruction booklet, you see a produced by Sindri and Broker Group. I think that was the original name of the dwarves who made Thor's hammer and some other stuff. I don't remember exactly. Use it in order to learn something useful. Excuse me. There are instructions for operating the conveyor belt. There's a note cut stuck between the instruction between the pages. Okay. So each item can be identified by 4-digit index in XX, YZ. X is the warehouse, or is YZ row, Z is bin. Okay. Which one do I need? Thalphe. Or Thialphe. D416. B3. What I need is B316. Four. No one fixes the panel of the book. They only break it. I can't find instructions for you. Let me see how bad it is. You just open the panel and start digging around inside. 20 minutes later, you're almost certain you did everything right. You flip the switch and something inside the panel starts humming. It's working! Compared to fixing the car, this was nothing. Damn it, we're gonna roast in here. I wonder if whoever killed the robots did this. No time to chat, the whole building is gonna collapse. Thor's office. Whole place is on fire. We should hurry up with our search before the fire spreads. Papers. Anything interesting? It hasn't been sent. It's from Thord Watson, President Owen Borson. Part of the text is burnt and illegible. Since Sol was the first company to go completely, shortly after being acquired by Skull Group, it declared bankruptcy and disappeared from the market. Now my company is under a continuous threat of acquisition by the Jormungandr Group. I expect this will lead to a similar outcome. All chairman and all ruler, if only he was at the helm of the military production facility and not, my actions would be decisive and I would not have to write letters like this. But I am needed here and must act accordingly to the laws of operation, of competition, no matter how hard it may be for me, I ask you. The rest is illegible. I wonder why he never sent this letter. Who knows? Walker. I think that's it. I think that's it. Could be mistaken. This is bad. The men are unsuccessfully trying to break down the door while the rest of them stand off the side, exhausted. Our plan will not be complete until we can destroy the entire factory. Must be something important in those. What else will they have hidden it like? Ten or so pissed off men turn to face you. What's this now? He doesn't look like a robot. Hey, you, are you from the village too? No. You here to help us bring down the damn power plant? Nope. And what the hell are you doing here? Listen. I just want the hammer. The men glance at each other. What hammer? That's what you're here trying to destroy, right? The hammer of floors behind this door you're trying to break down. Oh, so it's the hammer making those sounds. That makes sense. See, I told you. Push. We don't need your help. We can deal with the hammer ourselves. Be on your way. He turns back toward the door. No. I need a hammer, and I'll be taking it. Listen, guy, or whatever's under that mask. He jabs his finger at you. There are 10 of us here, so if you think you could take us out, you're out of your mind. Now what? Fine. Just explain what's going on here. Maybe we can find a compromise. We'll take care of things ourselves. We won't even turn to look at you now. Extra manpower wouldn't hurt, boss. The door really won't budge. There's nothing to explain. This piece of shit here, he explained, he caused an avalanche that buried our village. We won't stand for this. Time to take action. Time for Operation Blackout. Blackout! The rest of the nods shots, but less enthusiastically and less in unison than before. We'll burn it all down. We'll leave nothing standing. Come on, think. You tap your finger against your thumb temple. I wouldn't recommend opening the door without me. Something disastrous could happen. The hammer isn't what it seems, but I know how to disable it. The hammer is actually a huge robot. That's its code name. And I'm the one who can handle it. Will you shut up over there? What do you mean, take the hammer? Are you going to take it into another factory and make us burn that one down too? I'll take the hammer out of the country. And bring it where? I see Helheim and I see Asgard and Midgard. Well, traditionally... Helheim was cold. Midgard is where people lived, and Asgard's where Thor lived. I'm not sure which I should do. And it's kind of annoying me. Let's go Helheim. Even the leader who had remained calm and collected until now. You're from Helheim? Yes. I bet that's why his face looks like that. Makes sense. What do I do? Damn, I've never actually seen someone from there before. Let him take it and be gone. We don't need any more problems. Alright. Very well. Go and take your hammer, Helheim does it in. What was that has him so scared? Something special about that country, I guess. All I remember is that Thor's rival Jormungandr is from there. Okay then, let's try open the door now. Oh, I managed to stop a fight. Cool. There's a panel here. Molinaire, that's the hammer's name. Correct. Oh, door opens. Great. The men behind you look at it in shock. I'll be damned, he wasn't lying. Just like I said, no trouble at all. You dust off your palms. Is that it? The hammer? Looks like it. It's huge. I figure out how to get down. Hurry before the fire spreads. There's no way you can take the hammer unless we stop that mechanism. I know, but there's so many buttons. And it's we're ahead. Hello! Damn, not again. Human detected. 67% certainty. Running. If function. If the human is Thor, initiate standby mode. If human is not Thor, lost self-selected. What? Hold on. I'm Thor. Everything is fine. It's me. I just came to check out my hammer. What's it again? No. Molinar. Molinar's the hammer. Right, Molinar. Analyzing similarity. Similarity to Thor is 14%. That's not much. Additional testing required. To the right, you'll see two additional cables. You see two cables attached to the robot's head. Ah! The robot's head starts shuddering. Ah! The robot shuts down. That was not what I was expected to happen. I bet. Poor robot. He just had shut down and that'd be it. Looks like your hammer stopped moving. Okay, I'm going. Examine the hammer. Up close, it looks more like a piece of factory equipment than a hammer, but I guess it's hammer some resemblance, right? Just a character. Nothing changed after all. I don't have an answer for you. I know. I want this out of my apartment and out of my hands as soon as possible. Did you get the item? Yeah, just don't throw your back out carrying it. Here's your payment. We'll be in touch. Hello? I got your case. Good work out there. You're slowly starting to become be my favorite walker. Don't call me that. Don't like you know new line of work. That's too bad. It's far more profitable than all your scribbling. All right, I'll be in touch. Hello? Hi, Vince. How's the work going? Not bad. Thanks for getting me set up with that client. He's not the world's most pleasant person, but I know a guy who was working for him literally yesterday and got his shackles off right after that. Lucky guy. That's for sure. We're thinking of writing something together now. So hurry it up out there. Yeah, sure. I'll give it my best. All right. See you later. We'll talk later. You still don't know what I did, rather. And I think after tonight, in-game, we're going to be taking the break for tonight, out of game. Sorry. I mean, I tried a week later. Enough lying around. Time to get up. All right. So that's going to be it for the day. Oh, it just went straight to the exit screen. All right. So, ending. So yeah, we're going to call it for now. I hope to see you all next time. And give me just a minute, and I'm going to see who's on to see if there's anyone I can raid. Sure. We'll raid. Ulrich. So hope to see you around next time. And goodbye. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye.
What's up, Ash? How are you doing, Ash and Phoenix? Perrin. Here we go.